I won't hear you. You've got to listen. 20 years ago, when your comrades voted to return to Earth, you sent your secret id out to murder them.
Morning.
Morning.
Come on in.
Didn't bring my bathing suit.
What's a bathing suit?
Oh, murder.
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one?
I know you're a big coffee guy.
Yeah.
And
I like coffee.
I like coffee, but I didn't get into coffee till I was actually older. And now I'm all into this Frappuccino caramel stuff. I'm like, my coffee's dessert, basically.
When I was in Texas, I saw it. I remember you like raving about it, so I got one. My favorite's the mocha. I love the mocha flavored one. It's like chocolate milk. It's so good.
Oh yeah, my coffee's dessert. That's
right. Well, I like drinking coffee, and even more so, I like the mugs that come with it. You see my killer clowns from outer space mug. I'm putting it to good use, Jay. Thank you. What a great gift it was, man. I appreciate it.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it, buddy.
Coffee tastes better in it. Well, let me tell you.
Yay!
Such a great
he's
gift.
enjoying his coffee, and we're enjoying you being here, Histophiles. Thank you for joining us for episode number 260. I'm Jay Bullington.
I'm Keith Carcino.
And so happy to be back talking about movies again. Keith, let's talk about what's new.
Okay, you're going to hate me for this, Jay, but I got to say it, all right? I know you are a huge fan of this franchise, but I am not. I know you like slashers, and so I tried watching Scream 7.
Oh, no, you didn't like it?
I couldn't get into it, man. It was
really
just the same old 7 times. The 7th time they're doing the same old. It's just so... Okay, I will say this.
Yeah.
Scream got me in, like hooked me with the very first one, the opening scene with Drew Barrymore in the house.
Classic.
I mean, classic. Exactly. Oh, it was done so well. And I actually liked the first one, but I felt like everyone after that is another, all right, we're going to put some random person, try to guess who it is. It's a who you done it slasher film.
Well, that's Scream.
I know that's the idea. No,
but so you didn't think the scene on the stage where she was, where they killed, where she was hanging,
that was pretty cool. The way she like swinging back,
and then
forth.
The scene in the bar where they were all getting.
Yeah,
I mean,
there were some
really
good scenes. One is like it's played out, and it just didn't scare me. Like it doesn't really. I know it's a human behind the mask, and the mask itself, the ghost face mask, it's kind of just. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't have the same weight it used to have.
To me, it's still classic. Okay, my only disappointment in Scream 7, to me, the real disappointment, and we talked about this on Latrice's podcast, Horror Movie Warriors. The reveal of the killer was not. It was like,
okay,
it was like a letdown. Compared to some of the others,
some of the other ones, that have been just shocking.
I enjoyed it a lot more than you, obviously.
Clearly, I don't know. It wasn't terrible. It's also one of those movies that it is fun to watch. Like I love. It's interesting. It's interesting in the sense that, I don't know, I love the way that it's kind of new age. It feels like it's done well. Don't get me wrong. It just, it just didn't scare me the way other movies do.
I love the little in jokes that they put in, like when Courtney Cox and when Gail and Sydney are talking, and Gail's telling, and Sydney's saying, what's with your hand or something, and Courtney's like, oh, be glad you missed that mess in New York. And it's a joke because Sydney blanking on her name.
Sydney Nev Campbell.
Thank you. Yeah, Nev Campbell. she was not in Scream 6 because there was a money dispute, and so she wasn't in the one where it's set in New York.
Oh, I remember that.
So it's a joke saying, "Oh yeah, you missed. You'd be glad you missed that one." It's like, yeah, she did miss that one. But we all know why. So anyway, I enjoyed it more than you, obviously. But sorry you didn't like it.
It's all right, not for everybody. This other one though, it's this next movie I'm thinking about is from 2025. It's called Exit 8. Have you seen this one or heard of it?
I have not seen it. I've heard of it. Tell me what you thought.
It's an interesting concept. It's basically this guy gets off of a subway and is walking through the subway station talking to he just found out that that his fiance or wife, girlfriend, whoever is pregnant. And he's like, he's kind of wrapping the head around being a father. And so halfway through the conversation, the phone just like the connection drops. There's no reception. And he walks into this kind of corridor. It's like a winding corridor, and it says Exit 8 on top. Mm-hmm. And every time he walks through it, he keeps walking and comes up to another sign, and it says Exit 8. And it keeps saying Exit 8. Then he starts to realize that there's the same person that walks by him every time in the same fashion.
Okay, what does this remind you of?
Hold on. Blanking right now.
It makes me think of Backrooms.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because in order to get through this kind of maze, he's got to find different anomalies. And there's like directions written on one of the walls that says, if you see an anomaly, turn back and go in the other direction. Okay. And so every time they walk through the corridor, they're looking around to make sure that everything checks out. And when something doesn't, sometimes it's very, very obvious. Like there's no way you can't unsee that. There's other times where it's very hard to see, and it's interestingly done. I thought it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it. I think it's based off of a video game. I don't know anything about it, but I think it's a video game that's very similar to it. But it was an interesting concept.
It sounds like a puzzle,
It is. That's exactly what it is. And it's interesting because if they make a wrong move, then it goes back to level 0, and they have to start all the way back over again and start to notice the same kinds of anomalies. When you see an anomaly, or if you don't see an anomaly, if you take the correct route, then it'll say level 1. And if you see the anomaly and then you turn back around and say level 2, you have to get to Exit 8 in order to make it to the end. And so I thought it was a cleverly done movie. It is in subtitles. I think it's Japanese, or it's like Japanese horror, I want to say. But I was impressed. I thought it was done well. I would recommend it. J-horror, yeah.
I love it.
So Exit 8, check it out. I recommend it.
Okay, cool.
That's all I got, though. How about you? Anything new for you?
I'm listening to a really, really fun book. It's called With Love, Mommy Dearest, The Making of an Unintentional Camp Classic by A. Ashley Hoff. Mommy Dearest is a movie that you will eventually be watching.
I've seen it.
You've already seen Mommy Dearest? Okay.
I love it.
So that movie, I'll never forget when it came out.
No wire hangers.
Yes. Oh my God. I went to see it with my mom, and mom probably won't remember this. Mom, you probably won't remember this, but we went to see it in Pasadena, and we're in the theater and we're watching it. And there's the scene where she's talking to the board of men that work at Pepsi. And she says, pardon my language, "Don't fuck with me, fellas. I've been to the rodeo." And at this point, I can't hold it in. I burst out laughing. I'm losing it. And my mother's like, shh, shh, shh.
You're not
She's thinking this dramatic movie, they really thought they were making the most wonderful dramatic film ever, and that she would win an Oscar for this incredible performance. And then this thing comes out, and it's the most bombastic, crazy movie that you've ever seen. It's like, what the hell? And the behind the scene, you think the movie's crazy. The behind the scenes stuff is crazy.
Even crazier.
It's so much fun to listen to. I'm having so much fun. A movie came out last year, 2025, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues.
Okay, Spinal Tap 1, what a great comedy that one was. I mean,
I bought this, and then I put off watching it because right after I bought it, the director, Rob Reiner, was murdered by his son. And it was like, oh, I'm not ready to watch this. His final film, and he's in it, because he's on screen as the director, the fictional director. So I finally, okay, let's watch this, and it was incredible. It's so great. It's just great. It's wonderful. The continued story of these guys are old, so much older now, and their lives have changed, and it's just so much fun. And so many people come back from the original. So many people from the back, like side characters and stuff, they pop back in, sometimes just for one scene real quick. But it's everybody came back. It's just awesome. It's so much fun. I recommend it. It's beautifully done, not surprisingly.
Right.
So much fun. Okay, so you ready to blast off?
Yeah, let's go to the forbidden wastelands that space has to offer.
Oh, wow. I couldn't have said it better. Folks, we're going back to 1956. It is Forbidden Planet.
Imagine yourself as one of the crew of this faster-than-light spaceship of the future, sharing their curiosity to know the unknown, their tension, their readiness for inconceivable adventures. When you reach the Forbidden Planet, you will meet Dr. Morbius, played by Walter Pidgeon. The doctor is sole owner of this fabulous world. Anne Francis is his alluring daughter, Alta, who has never seen a young man until she meets Commander Adams, played by talented Leslie Nielsen. You explore all the wonders of a vanished civilization. You travel deep down into the heart of the Forbidden Planet to discover the incredible marvels of this lost genius race. These magnificent scenes in striking Eastman color stagger the imagination. Yet the wonders of the planet Altair 4 conceal a strange and evil force, unknown, irresistible.
From 1956, the movie is Forbidden Planet, directed by Fred M. Wilcox. And I don't usually talk about this much, but I have to add that the music, or rather what they list at the beginning, the electronic tonalities were created by Lewis and B.B. Barron. They created the theremin instrument that made that music, and they did all the music that they created this instrument.
I was going to ask because that music is in almost every scene. It's everywhere.
And it got used after this. They used it for so many like scary movies and stuff because of the sound. Okay, I don't know if you remember, but the movie, The Devil, the one with the talk show and the devil. What was it? The Devil. Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil. They had one on there, and the guy was playing you use your hand and you move it.
Oh yeah,
that was a real. That's the instrument that they used to make the music in this movie.
Okay, it did feel very, very sci-fi-ish.
Right,
sure.
right. I mean, and that was the first time that was ever done, and then it became so
the thing, right?
The thing, So the movie stars Walter Pidgeon, who was also in How Green Was My Valley. He was in Funny Girl. He played Ziegfeld in Funny Girl. Anne Francis, who was also in Funny Girl, by the way. Leslie Nielsen, who, at this point of his career, was always the serious, handsome leading man.
Wait a minute, Leslie Nielsen was in this?
Yeah, he was the captain.
Oh my god,
that's Leslie Nielsen as a young, handsome leading man.
Oh my god!
And then later on, of course, went on to comedy fame and Airplane and The Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun. Wow!
And it also stars Robby the Robot.
Hey, his acting debut here. He did a good job,
Keith,
too.
I didn't tell you this, but we do have a special guest with us today.
Okay.
That guest is...
Hey, you have a toy.
Robby,
actually a robot.
The Robot.
Wow, he's
say
big.
Hi, Robby.
I can't hear him, but he looks cool. He lights up and everything.
He actually, his legs move and everything.
Oh, neat! That's a cool little toy.
I mean, look, you see his legs.
Oh, nice!
And the little thing in his head turns around. And
I remember being in some little antique shop there in Austin after we saw, what is it? the last day or the day, not the day after tomorrow. What's the other one with the robot? The end of the
The day
world.
the earth stood still.
Yeah, thank you. And I remember seeing that robot, and I instantly recognized it because I wouldn't have even seen or recognized how I would have seen that and just thought nothing of it. But after seeing the movie, I like got excited because I know that I've seen that. We just covered it.
Yeah, in fact,
it's cool to see a toy that was just like that.
That robot's name is Gort.
Gort, that's right, Gort. That was the toy. Yep.
Here he is.
Yep. Not as cool as the other one.
Well, but it is
the Robby one.
He does wind up and walk, though.
Oh,
so
sweet.
he is pretty cool. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
He's metal. He's actually metal. Where of course Robby's plastic.
Plastic. Yeah. Cool.
But
cool toy.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
My robot collection.
You have a little collection of figurines,
which I'm sure are worth millions. It was an investment,
It's gonna pay for your retirement right there.
Absolutely. I'm retiring, but it's not paying yet, but we'll see.
All in due time, Jay. Yeah. All in due time.
Come on, Robby, bring it in. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Summary. A starship crew in the 23rd century goes to investigate the silence of a distant planet's colony, only to find just 2 survivors. A powerful robot and the deadly secret of a lost civilization.
Well, you found a little more than that. I mean, you found Dr. Morbius and his daughter happen to be there, which is
the 2 survivors. They're the 2 survivors.
Oh, okay, and then
a robot,
right?
And the secret. They found these things.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I was not expecting much from this movie. It's from 1956.
I know.
And it's a sci-fi movie, so I'm coming in with very low expectations.
Yeah, which is funny because the 50s was a big time for science fiction,
right?
But not all of it's good. A lot of it was cheap. A lot of it was, really
right. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah, iffy special effects. So this film was shot in Eastman color and CinemaScope.
Ooh, fancy.
This landmark film is considered one of the great science fiction films of the 50s, a precursor of contemporary science fiction cinema. It also, I'm sure you noticed, Star Trek took a lot from this.
Never been a fan of the Star Trek.
Oh, really? See, yeah. I'm not really now, but when I was a kid, the TV show, when I was a kid, my friends and I, we watched. We would do the Star Trek thing. My fingers, my
fingers
arthritis
thing,
won't let me do it. But there we go. Yeah.
Live
long and prosper. Well, we would, as kids, we were really into, and so when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, Star Trek took that. They took that. Star Trek they took so much. They were inspired by so much in this movie. Also, this movie is it's very much based on William Shakespeare's The Tempest, the play. And a lot of it's considered kind of a loose adaptation, but it's very much based on The Tempest. That was their inspiration. Okay. Which I'm not a Shakespeare.
Same.
Reader. Yeah. I was in a play in high school one time. Midsummer Night's Dream. I was in that play. Not Midsummer Night's Dream. It was I can't remember. I don't even remember the name of the one I was in. But I played an old man. That's all I know. I played an old man, and I walked hunched over. I was pretty bad. Well, we all were. So in the 23rd century, after more than a year's journey, the United Planets starship, the C-57D. I don't know why I remember that. C-57D. Anyway, it sounds like a bra size to me. It arrives at the distant planet Altair 4 to determine the fate of the ship Bellerophon. I never can say right. Bellerophon. So it was there 20 years before this. Now, Dr. Edward Morbius, one of the original scientists of the expedition, he warns them, don't come here. When they're going to go rescue them and find if anybody's there. And he's saying, save yourself, don't come here. But Commander John J. Adams, that's Leslie Nielsen, he ignores this. Says, no, our orders are to come and I'm going to follow my orders. I'm not listening to you.
It's our cognate mission.
Yeah,
you got to
Yep. And Morbius is like, I warned you. So Adams and Lieutenants Jerry Farman and Doc Ostrow, they're met by Robby the Robot. Now, the scene where they land and they're out there, and then they see that smoke, like dust or smoke coming toward them,
blazing its way their way.
But you can also tell that it's all fake. I mean, they're inside. Do you know that set where they are out there?
What about
that set? That is where they filmed Gone with the Wind.
Really?
That's where the Munchkin land was.
Oh, okay.
That was the set. The same building, the same set where they filmed Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, huh? Okay.
I mean, I'm not Gone with the Wind. The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, okay. I was saying, Gone with the Wind had Munchkins.
I'm sorry. They came out the same year, and I bunched them together in my head. That's so funny.
Gotcha.
Gone with the Wind, The Wizard of Oz. They all have They all have 4 words in them. Whatever.
It's hard, right.
Okay, so they meet Robby the Robot, and then Robby brings them to Morbius's residence, which looks like a Vegas hotel. It's hilarious to me. It's so 50s modern. It's like, oh yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, it's
timeless.
Fun. The design of this movie I just love. It's so mid-century modern. It's really cute.
It's supposed to look like it's futuristic in its own way, right?
But yet it's of course,
I thought they did a good job. Yeah,
just like her hair. Her hair is the style that was in at that time. It's like someone in space who'd never been on Earth wouldn't know to wear their hair like that.
Exactly.
Or know to wear this dress, or that it's so funny. Anyway, so Morbius describes how all the members of their expedition had been killed one by one by an unseen planetary force, with Bellerophon being vaporized as the last survivors trying to escape. Only Morbius, his wife, who Morbius claims later died of natural causes, and then their daughter Altera, they were somehow immune. Somehow he and his wife and his daughter were okay, but everybody else died.
Something odd going on there. Mm-hmm.
So Morbius says, I'll help you get home. I'll help you get on your starship and go home. But Adam says, no, I have to get my instructions. I have to get my instructions. I don't take instructions from you. Mm-hmm. He was polite, but firm.
Firm. Mm-hmm.
So the next day, Adams finds Farman, the guy in his ship, kissing Altera, and he's trying to. She's like, I've never been around another man besides my father. Oh, what is a kiss? And she's like, oh, let's try that again. And he keeps doing it. It's so funny because it's on. I've got it on the background right now. This scene is on. And he keeps kissing her, and it's so funny because she's like she's very scientific about it.
She's
like,
so unaffected.
Anne Francis, I love Anne Francis in this movie. I think she's so cute. Like when she comes in, and he's like, "I told you to stay out," and she said, "Well, you said I couldn't eat lunch. I'm sure you didn't say anything about coffee afterward." She's just so adorable.
Yeah.
And then when she's swimming, and she says, "Come on, go swimming with me," and he says, "Oh, I don't have a suit." And she said, a bathing suit. And she said, what's a bathing suit? Then she's like, oh, never mind. I'm getting out. And she goes to get out, and she's supposed to be naked. But did you notice that she had a flesh-colored swimsuit on?
Oh, is that what it was?
Obvious.
Okay.
I mean,
I thought that they were just trying to cut just right so that it would.
If you look, you can see it's a flesh-colored bathing suit. It's so funny.
This movie is rated G, which is general audiences. I really think it should be PG for parental. I'm surprised it was related. I mean, for that scene alone, if someone's skinny dipping and you think it's okay for general audience, all ages are admitted to see that.
But you didn't see it.
I know, but there's kissing and sexual things going on, and
it's so funny to me that
there's a scary monster too.
This is the issue that you have with this movie. That's so funny.
I have an issue with it. It should not be
the rating. PG. Okay, so your issue is not with the movie. Your issue is with the rating.
The rating,
system.
right? The MPA rating.
Okay.
It should be PG, but anyway.
Okay, so she's kissing Altera. Altera's kissing her, Farman, and she's like, I don't know, whatever. And then he says, "No, Farman, get out of here." And she's like, and he's like, "Why are you wearing that? And you shouldn't wear dresses like that because it makes them look at you." Well, he's the one. He's like really looking. Of course, they're all looking at her. She's gorgeous.
Of course, right.
But he's looking at her too. But
guys who probably haven't seen a woman in how many years, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that night, an invisible intruder sabotages their communications equipment aboard the starship. The next morning, Adams and Ostro, they go to Morbius's residence to discuss it, and while they're waiting there, Adams happens upon Altera swimming. That's the swimming scene. So then she gets out and she puts on, she says, "Oh, you can look now." And she has a dress that's, everything she wears is glamorous.
Right.
But this is like
she designed it herself. Oh no, she had
Robby the Robot makes everything. He can make anything. He can make alcohol, remember?
Oh, a lot of it too. A lot of alcohol.
Yeah, for Earl Holliman plays the cook, and he wants some hooch. And Robby picks like enough to last.
Right. How does 37 liters work?
Yeah,
it was like,
which this guy would go over probably in a weekend, but
it was like 100 gallons of it. It's a big pile of it. Yeah.
But he's like, "You're my friend for life, Robby."
Right. Thanks, buddy. How am I going to sneak all this back on board?
Yeah, he was. That was a cute scene. So, she after they talk about it, and he says, "Hey, I'm sorry I talked that way to you," and then they kiss, and she obviously likes
feels
this
it
kiss
this time, yeah,
because she puts her arms around him this time, and then they see a tiger, and he's like, "Oh," and she's like, "Okay, it's okay. He's my friend. We're friends." And then the tiger starts to attack, and he zaps it with his laser, and she's like, "Why would he do that?" She said, "He's never done that before, but something's changing." Well, I think he did that because she was with him. I don't know. Like I don't know what we're supposed to think. But that's what I was thinking.
Protective,
anyway.
Right.
So Morbius appears, and he tells Adams and Ostro, "I've been studying the artifacts of the Krell. Now, they are this highly advanced race of beings that mysteriously died in a single night 200,000 years before." And there's a device that they had that enhances your intellect, which Morbius had used, but he barely survived using it. It makes you smarter, but it also makes you can go insane or die from this thing. So his intellectual capacity has doubled now because of this thing, though. Okay. There's this big machine underground. Oh, and the way they filmed it, it looks real. It's really cool. The way it looks giant.
I am impressed with this whole movie, the way that it looks.
Aren't you?
I mean, it is 1950s again. I came in with really low expectations, and they did such a good job. And this scene is probably one of the best I've seen, just by showing the depth and how intricate and well made everything is. It really looked
the actors said that the set was just like amazing. They said they felt like they were on a ship. Right. They really felt like they were there. It makes me think of years later, Alien. The actors said the same thing about that ship, although that was a different. Instead of being vast, it was big, but it was all very claustrophobic. And they really got that feeling in there.
Sure.
Yeah. So Adam says to Morbius, "You've got to share these discoveries with Earth." And Morbius says, "No, humanity is not ready to receive such limitless power." And the first time I'm seeing this, even as a kid, I'm thinking, "But you are?"
Right.
And it's obvious to me that he sees himself as above everyone else.
Well, that's what happens when he drank the juice,
know?
And
he drank the Kool-Aid.
I don't want anyone else except myself to know. It's too powerful. It'll kill you. But for me, it's okay. I'm immune. Sure.
Oh, yeah. And my family.
Oh, of course. It's inherited. Yeah. It's an inherited immunity.
Apparently so, yes. So Farman, he builds this force field fence around the starship, but this unseen intruder, he passes through it and murders Chief Engineer Quinn, who was repairing the damaged communications equipment. So Morbius warns Adams. He's like, "If this is going to happen, this is going to continue like it happened." Well, okay. This is, and oh man, I remember especially as a kid seeing this scene. That night, the intruder is they can hear him. They know he's coming. And then it gets to the force field and you see the creature, the outline of the creature.
Yeah.
And it kills Farman and two other crewmen. That creature, they got someone from Walt Disney Animation Department to animate that.
Oh, really?
That's who did. Yeah, they got Disney animators to do that. And I love that scene.
It was done well, yeah.
That scene, I thought it was so cool. And the way it picks up the guy, and the guy really goes thrown in the air,
Right,
it's like, as a kid, man, this is blowing my mind.
The monster looked cool, too, and it's invisible, so you could only see it when you shot at it. You could see, like, the electrical outline of it, which is really neat.
And see, I watched a documentary about it. I've got it on disc, of course. And I mean, people like Steven Spielberg are talking about this movie.
Oh, wow.
And Steven Spielberg was saying that as a kid, he was disappointed that he didn't get to see more of the monster. He wanted to see, and he wanted to see the Krell too.
I think, but I know what you're going to say next. I think part of the beauty is the unknown and leaving the suspense.
He said, as he got older and watched it again, he's like, "Oh no, that would ruin this." It was like, you don't want to give him too much.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. I agree.
So anyway, so then when Morbius wakes up, though, because Altera screams when she sees this, and Morbius has been asleep through all this. When he wakes up, the creature disappears. Connection, maybe? I don't know.
A little suspicious there.
So Adams tries to persuade Altera, leave with me. And Ostro sneaks away and uses the Krell intellect enhancer, but then it kills him. It's too much for him.
Right.
But before he dies, he tells Adams that the underground machine's purpose was to create anything by mere thought anywhere on the planet. But he tells Adams the Krell forgot one thing: monsters from the id. And the id is a big part of this. The id is the subconscious the
ego, the id.
Yes. The machine gave the Krell's own subconscious desires free reign with unlimited power, and caused their own extinction. They basically killed themselves because of it, So Adams says, "Oh, Morbius has got this now, and Morbius created this thing, but Morbius won't believe it. Oh, I would never do that." Yeah. So Altera says, "Father, I'm leaving. I'm going with that. I'm leaving." And then Robby says, "The creature is I'm sorry. The creature is approaching. It's approaching."
Nice.
And Morbius commands Robby to kill it, but Robby knows it's Morbius, and they made a point of this early in the movie.
It won't attack.
If you tell Robby to attack a human, he is programmed. He freezes. He can't do it. And because he knows this is really Morbius, he can't attack it. He knows. He's programmed to never kill a human. So Adams, Altera, and Morbius, they hide in the Krell laboratory, but the creature melts its way through the thing. I love how the doors melt.
It's coming right.
It's so cool looking.
You only have so much time.
Yeah.
It was cool too how that giant machine, how it could show you its unlimited power, and you could see like different components light up slowly as it gained more and more power. And at this time, the whole thing is like going haywire because there's this giant entity that's trying to enter.
It's crazy. And now he knows it's him. And he finally says, "Oh my God, it's my own self." And I can't remember the dialogue, the line, but he's so true. It's very Shakespearean.
Right.
It's my own self at that door, and I have no power to stop it. So he finally says, "Oh," but he gets fatally injured by the creature as it vanishes. Before he dies, though, he has Adams activate a planetary self-destruct system, warning them, "You got to get out of here, because you got to be in deep space." So, and then at a safe distance, Adams, Altair, and Robby, they got Robby, and the surviving crew, they witness the Altair 4 exploding and completely gone. And I love the music, the electronic tonalities they use for this scene. It just really is effective.
Sure.
And then Adams says, "In about 1 million years, the human race will stand where the Krell did." And then they embrace each other as the C-57D heads back to Earth.
I'm glad they brought Robby back, because they needed some artifact to prove, some type of evidence that where they came from had this technology.
I love that. Robby the Robot went on to be in a TV show called Lost in Space.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you were saying Robby the Robot won all these awards for his work.
But he went on to be quite famous.
That's cool. Good for him.
He was on Lost in Space, and I mean, I'm telling you, kids had these toys like all sizes, and he was so popular. And he was like, well, Forbidden Planet, it pioneered many aspects of science fiction. It was the first sci-fi film to depict humans traveling in a human-made, faster-than-light starship that had never been shown. It was the first one set entirely on a planet orbiting another star far away from Earth and our solar system. Robby the Robot character, that's the first time a robot was just not a tin can on wheels. This is the first time a robot was actually a real character,
Right.
And
a lot of firsts here in this movie.
And of course, there's the electronic musical score, which was amazing. The effects team was nominated for the Academy Award for special effects, and oh my gosh, I mean, I love this. The poster for the film, showing a menacing robot carrying this girl collapsed. That was a staple of monster movie posters in the 50s, and they used that just to get people into the theater.
Sure.
But nothing, Rob. That's not Robby. Robby is the kind character. You fall in love with Robby,
right?
Yeah. Robby. So, critics, you can, and I'm gonna use some quotes that were made more recently. David Kerr, and most of these people I've quoted before. David Kerr, Chicago Reader, in 2011, an engaging 1956 science fiction gloss of Shakespeare's Tempest.
Okay.
Matt Brunson, I've quoted him before, Film Frenzy, said it this year. One of the undisputed classics of sci-fi cinema, Forbidden Planet is a far-flung adaptation of Shakespeare's The Tempest with a smattering of Freud tossed in for good measure.
The id part, brought in that psychological side.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah. And then Nell Minow, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, ma'am, Nell, miss. Common Sense Media in 2010 said, classic 50s sci-fi flick, it's campy fun. The scores, IMDb 7.5.
That's pretty good.
Okay,
Very
Rotten
good.
Tomatoes, Tomato Meter, 92%.
Dang, okay.
I could not find a bad review.
Oh, wow.
I really couldn't. I couldn't find a bad review. Popcorn Meter, 85%.
Okay,
a little
still
lower,
good.
but still good. Yeah, still good.
Very good.
Man of the critics. I thought this would be. I thought it'd be a man of the people on this one, but okay. So you've seen the film, a 50s sci-fi. Would you recommend this movie?
Absolutely, man. I really enjoyed this one.
Yay.
This one was surprisingly good. Again, I came in with low expectations, knowing it's a sci-fi 50s movie, so I didn't expect it to be so beautifully shot and done so well. It was it was a very good movie. Enjoyed it very much and would highly recommend it for sure.
The whole time I'm watching this, I'm grinning because I'm thinking he has no idea that this is coming.
Right.
Because I know what you were thinking. You were probably thinking black and white.
I was planning to watch it in
costumes.
I was planning to watch it in like 3 30-minute sessions, and I ended up flying right through it all in one sitting. It was good. Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, good stuff.
I'm so glad.
Good stuff.
Okay, friends, you can find our podcast on Apple. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Amazon Prime and YouTube. Everywhere you find your podcast, we're there. We're there, y'all. Join us. Contact us. Subscribe. Leave a rating. Or tell us to go to hell. Whatever. We just want to hear from you.
Banished to the Forbidden Planet.
That's right. That's right. You can banish us, but we just want to hear from you. We don't care. Okay, next time we are going to finish our visit,
it's been a long time.
Journey
The Star is Born.
Through the world of A Star is Born. We are going to the 2018. As far as we know, the final version of it. There might be more because people keep
Lady
coming
Gaga
back and
version,
doing it.
right? Yeah.
Star is Born, directed, of course, by Bradley Cooper, starring the incredible Lady Gaga. And we're also going to talk about the film that inspired all of the Star is Born films. It's called What Price Hollywood from 1932, directed by George Cukor. And we're going to, of course, be doing this with our friend Shauna West because she's been on this journey with us.
Excellent, cool.
Can't wait to hear what she thinks of the Star is Born. Now, she and I watched What Price Hollywood together. She came over and watched it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we got to watch it together. We tried not to talk too much about it, but
right.
there were some things we just couldn't help but blurt out.
Absolutely right.
So we'll repeat them. Don't worry.
Happens. Okay, good. Don't forget.
All righty. So next time. Next episode 261, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Rolling along.
What Price Hollywood with Shauna West. Until then, folks, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino.
And keep looking to the stars and out in space. Even at the forbidden planets, just look at them. Don't go there. Just look at them.
Never stop
and
watching
whatever
movies.
you do, just, keep watching movies.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.